Well, this is day 3, stop 1, and probably the only stop of our trip today. And the weather completely changed on us. And now they're saying rain for the next couple days down here in southern Iowa. I guess that's what they always say. If you're looking for a change in weather, wait an hour in Iowa, but they're saying 2 days of rain now. So we'll probably end our trip shorter than what we planned. But now we stopped at Lake Keomah State Park. As you can tell by my wet lens, it is raining. It's 45 degrees, so it's kind of chilly. Cab doesn't mind. He's tougher than I am, but me, it's just a little too cold for me to really enjoy the hike. So the reason I'm saying that is this is why we're staying on the roadways today, and we won't get so soggy wet and chilled to the bone. But we're gonna take a short walk through the park just so we can knock it off of our list that we have of parks to do. And we'll see what it has to offer. So Lake Keomah is a 366 acre park, and within its boundaries is an 86 acre man-made lake that looks pretty low right now, which is kind of funny since it's raining. But they are doing some work on a parking lot over here. Can't see it through the tree, and I don't know if that's the reason that this is so low right now, but you can see that the lake would come up to the rock pilings there. Looks like they got quite a few jetties. And now here on the south side of the lake, this is all private property. So if I was a homeowner, wow, not only do you have lakefront property, you got a state park on the other side of the lake, which means there's no more development over there. You got some premium real estate. But this whole area here, there's houses along the lake. We did drive around back in there. And there's some that are on the other side of the road, but that's all called Keomah Village over there. Kind of looks like a what would you call that? A waterfront village out east, you know, right along the ocean. Houses are really close together, but pretty neat. Cab and I are gonna go check out the beach here next. Yeah, let's go through here. We are at the beach now, and here's looks like it's probably going to be a little concession stand kind of thing. There's a women's and men's restroom. Cabby, this way. And of course, this is Civilian Conservation Corps. This just must be a restroom shower house in here, but let's go back down this way. Yeah, this is actually a really neat structure that was built again by the Civilian Conservation Corps in the 1930s. Up, here's a concession stand right here. So it's not much to look at right now, but I'm sure once it's all built up and the water's back in the lake, it's a pretty nice spot to hang out at. What do you think, buddy? This is just a dreary day, isn't it? Just dreary. Hold on a sec. Let me get my other foot up there. Not a good day for the beach, Cap. It's just not a good day to go to the beach. So Keomah State Park has 65 campsites. 41 of those are electric, which makes me think about last night. It got down to about 35 degrees. And of course, I got to keep the windows open so Cab doesn't get claustrophobic, which made it very chilly, but livable. You know, got enough covers. You can definitely survive it. But the worst part was, this guy was tooting all night long. And in a little square drop trailer, it makes me claustrophobic with his toots. And he didn't have to go. I asked him multiple times. Nope, he said, I'm good. He didn't mind tooting. But whew, it's a bit smelly. It was a little bit smelly. We're gonna go check out the lodge area here. If you're done sniffing that blade of grass, yeah, you better pee on it first. Let them know you were here. Let's go this way. Come on. We'll go check out the lodge. Oh yeah. So I enjoy camping. I enjoy hiking. I don't enjoy it when it's gloomy, rainy at these temperatures. Like I said, a cabbie can deal with it. He's perfectly fine. We're built different. I'd rather have 80 degrees and sunny. So this week was supposed to be a compromise. 55 and sunny all week long, but that's not what we got today and tomorrow. Cold, chilly, gloomy rain. You ready to hit it? Taking your sweet time with this, buddy. Let's go. So we're at the lodge. And this is another Civilian Conservation Corps built structure. Let's go through here, bud. Let's go check it out under here. Look at that fireplace. That's just amazing. You know, that was all built by hand. The amount of labor that would go into this is just crazy. Even having the top of the doorway, the design in there. I mean, these weren't craftsmen per se. This wasn't their art that did this. These were everyday Joes that built these things. Look at those wood rafters. Man. I think this structure, I mean, they're almost 100 years old and they're still sturdy and strong. And I see these screen doors. It reminds me of the screen doors that we had in our shelter back on our family acreage years ago when I was a kid. So there's some fond memory there. And hopefully you can see inside there without the sun glare. But there's another big fireplace in there. Pretty neat. Of course, this lodge is available for rentals. So an entryway, there must be two different rooms. Two different rooms in there, yeah. do you think, Cab? Aren't these buildings just absolutely amazing? A big window like that. And of course they've done some modernization when they put the gutters on and the roofing and some of the electrical. But still, the structure itself is still there, like the main structure. And that's just cool. It's amazing to me that it's like that it lasts that long. I keep getting caught up in this leash here. So I did just talk to one of the maintenance folks at the parks, and I asked him about the lake, and he said it's in the process of being filled up again, but they drained it because there was so much silt in the lake. And there were spots that it was only it was less than 4 feet deep. So what they did is they drained it, and then they, dug out the silt, and they dug down 12 more feet to get the lake back to where they wanted it to be. Are you bored with that? You're so wet. Ready? Let's go. Yeah, neat that he was able to explain that, why they did it and how they drained it, dug it, and now they're in the process of filling it back up again. So this probably isn't the best time to be doing a video on the park, but as you can see, this lake wraps all the way around here. So once it's back up to a level, I'm sure it's absolutely beautiful. This looks a little bit more natural-like. As Cabby pees in, we go right by a dumpster. That's natural. Pee's natural. Dumpster, Here is another example of one of the Conservation Corps buildings. I mean, this tiny little one-room building, I could live in this thing. Really could. The roof needs some work. You see that up there. Put on a new door. Cut through that lock. That'd be a place for us to hang out, buddy. But still, they're neat. To me, they look natural in the landscape here. Don't they? Yes, sir. Let's go get some more distance under our belt here. Well, Cab decided that he had enough. He had enough of a bath today in the rain. So we're going to call this video. This will be the end. And it looks like this is the end of our 4-day that turned into a 3-day adventure. So I'd say appreciate everybody watching, and if you would, please like, subscribe, and share the video. Hey, there's a positive. The rain's cleaning the RAV and the trailer off. But yeah, share the video if you would, and like it. Watch it a whole bunch of times just to get that algorithm, which I don't understand, on my side. What do you think, bud? Ready to hit it? Let's go back this way. We're not walking down there. You're wet enough as it is. You'll be sopping. So will I. Let's get out of the rain. Let's get out of the rain. But hey, thanks for watching. Oh, one more thing. So you might think that the name of the park, Keomah, is a Native American name, but it's not. Not directly. It's actually a combination of 2 words, and those words are the names of 2 counties that finance the building of the park. And those were the counties of Keokuk and Mahaska. Interesting, because when I first saw it, I thought same thing. It's going to be, that's a Native American word, but it's not. Just a combination of two shared public investments.